meeting now.
Stand up.
Right, so I need to just go on live on this one, don't I? We might need to move the screens on there occasionally. So there. Okay. So could I do it on this one, or am I just using my phone?
Yeah, no, do it on that one.
I didn't try it though, did I? Right, so I'm here, so I'll just go live?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same again.
Oh, it wants you to do this thinking again.
Stuff like that. That's just on the old phone. Hopefully last time. Good gracious, what a phenomenon. Right, live. Where do we pop you? The light's a bit of a challenge. We'll wiggle around.
Hi, so welcome to tonight's little party. I'm Ali Hutchinson. For those of you who are on Claire's page, hi, best of you people. And for all the people on my page, hi, you know who I am. I'm with the gorgeous Claire, and Claire is part of my Arbonne team. And we really want just to share a little bit about the business with you. We thought we would share some of our favourite products. So hi Vicky, how are you doing? My technology is being absolutely super. And Claire's technology has been a little bit tricky.
I just can't stand it up.
There we
go.
She needs a bigger box, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Hi Lisa. Hi Suzanne. Oh, did you get back from your dog walk? Hi, Katie. Honestly, to be quite honest, I am an area manager with Arbonne, and anyone can do this online business lark.
With technology.
With technology. I am not a technophobe. I love technology, but I only know what I know. But honestly, this business is so super simple. Anybody can do it, which I think is what we both love about it. Me, because it works for me because of that, and Claire, because I know you've got a really busy corporate job that you absolutely love. You've got no intention of not staying with, but actually, you know, if this business was complicated, I think you wouldn't probably be able to do it alongside it. But because it's super simple and things get done for you by the corporate, you know, you haven't had to set up your own website and order fulfillment and order processing and all of those things. I think it does work for that very reason.
Yeah, so, absolutely. Yeah. So, I've got the corporate job that I do this alongside, and I've loved the whole learning journey. Kind of fell into it. Wasn't looking for it as such, but love the products, love the 30 days, and really enjoying the business and the people that I've met. So, doing it alongside.
So we probably ought to just share how we both came to find the business.
Yeah, sure.
So that people that are on each other's pages know that. So for me, I was at a business network, and I was not looking for a new skincare product or anything like that. But Fiona, who is now my mentor in Arbonne, asked me if I would trial a new skincare product for her. And I was already using a natural product. I was using a Dr. Hauschka product. And I now know natural products are absolutely great. But, you know, slathering your face with avocado is going to feel lovely. It's going to be moisturising, but it's not going to be anti-aging. And that's what I was finding with my Dr. Hauschka. I wasn't aging any less quickly. And I literally took this RE9 range home. It was a slightly different packaging in those days. But I took this RE9 range home, and my skin just lapped it up and loved it. And to be honest, I never gave it back. I literally kept hold of it until I saw it at the next meeting. And then I went, I'm not giving it you back until I've bought it. And I've never looked back since then, because it made me go away and check all my products for parabens, for mineral oil. Didn't know what mineral oil was. You know, mineral oil, byproducts of the petrochemical industry. I was putting things like E45 on my skin for my eczema, thinking I was doing it good. But actually, I was slathering it in something that is toxic, that is not good enough to be used by the petroleum industry. You know, I'd got products with parabens in, and I knew about parabens because a girlfriend had breast cancer. She'd made us switch all our deodorants from nothing with parabens, nothing with alcohol, nothing with aluminium. honestly, in those days, it was really hard trying to find anything that was effective. Nothing was effective. Now the Arbonne deodorant, amazing. So I'd switched my deodorant, but I hadn't switched everything else. I literally hadn't read the small print on the back of packaging. And when I did, and I understood what I was reading, I was just really surprised. So hi Gemma, hi Sarah. A few of you on. I've missed a few, I think. Hi, 2 different Gemmas. Hi Gemma.
Hi. So how did I come into it? Well, you really. So I got to the end of last year, I was really exhausted, really kind of burnt out, not really much energy. I wasn't exercising really because I'd hurt my ankle. We just met body balance. And that's about all I could do. And basically I was back to work after my toddler, and just tired out, exhausted, and then started on the 30 days plan that you kind of suggested, and jumped in really, and had some fantastic results on the 30 days. So lost 4 kilograms in the 30 days and 30 centimeters from everywhere, 17 of those from my stomach. Had some fantastic results, and people just started kind of asking, well, what have you been doing, and why is your skin glowing? Also found the RE9 kit as well, which absolutely love. But basically, just got involved from that, and with generally, like you'd recommend a hairdresser's or a shoe shop or a plumber today.
Yeah, I need a plumber today.
You just recommend the products that you're using, and I guess for me, I'm a medical scientist in a corporate organisation, pharmaceuticals, which is really heavily regulated. And I also work in oncology, so it makes no sense to follow your conversation that, once somebody's got breast cancer and they're diagnosed, they're told to not use any products with parabens in them, because parabens are an estrogen mimicker. So if you're having treatment to reduce estrogen levels in your body, the last thing you want to do is be putting on in any dose something that mimics estrogen, if it's a hormone-related cancer. So for me, it just got me to look into things a little bit more. And I was like, I had no idea that this industry, the cosmetic industry, is not at all regulated. And then because of my kind of learner need, I just looked into it more, and got more and more involved in the business, and I'm loving it. And I do it alongside a job that I love. So it's brilliant.
Yeah. And I think what's fascinating is Arbonne do everything from baby range all the way through to literally cradle to the grave. And when I was a child, when I was a teenager, we didn't bath and shower every day. We didn't wash our hair every day. It was a different sort of lifestyle. But you think about kids today, you put product on them from a tiny age all the way through their life. So they're exposed to all these chemicals on a daily basis. And I think that's what's really frightening when we look at this unregulated industry and what we're doing.
So I think the average guess, have a guess on the chat.
Yeah.
What's the average number of products that a woman uses on her skin every day? Yeah. Because I'm not going to stop showering or washing my hair or wearing mascara, and I know most of us aren't. But when you actually look at it, see if any of you can have a guess, and we'll keep chatting while you guess. But it's 13. Yeah. So by the time you showers, you've moisturised, you put your face products on, your deodorant, your makeup, your hairspray, it's about 13 products. Now that's a lot of chemicals on your skin and body every day. And basically 1 in 2 of us now get cancer. So that's 1 in 2.
Yeah, and that's the industry that you work in. So
yeah, I know, and it's alarming. And a lot of the kind of work I do is more genetically modified cancers, but 80% of cancers are lifestyle cancers. Yeah. So it's exactly what we're eating, what we're putting on our hair, what we're putting on our skin. And, Arbonne is different. So we're going to talk to you a little bit now about why Arbonne is different, and also why actually shopping with Arbonne is different. Yeah. And I like to call it it's like Amazon. And we'll explain that in a little bit. So I don't know if you want to start here.
Yeah. So we were founded 38 years ago by an amazing scientist, a Norwegian man who was living out in Switzerland. And he had this vision of a pure, safe and beneficial product. So he wanted a product that not only came from botanicals, he had a botanical history and heritage, and he was surrounded by botanists, but also he wanted to use his science, green science, to enhance what nature was giving him. And he said then it has to be beneficial, so it has to work. So I want to know that when I say this is a retinol product, it's got vitamin A in it, and it's going to help with fine lines and wrinkles, it absolutely is going to do that. And so clinical studies on everything. And when you think about that, 40 years ago, you know, we're in the 70s, you know, kids are in the back of cars with parents in the front smoking, nobody's wearing a seatbelt, and he's going, I want a pure, safe, beneficial product. I want to be vegan. I want to be organic. I want to recycle. I want to be carbon neutral. And everybody's going, carbon neutral, what is that? But that was his legacy, really. And that's what he's given us, which is absolutely fascinating. He said from day one, I'll never test on animals, and he never has. Arbonne's never tested on animals. And that's very different to some products where, you know, even this week I was reading an article about how many companies have gone back to testing on animals.
After all the PETA kind of
all those campaigns,
they've kind of gone back. Yeah. And they don't need to be named, but it's worth looking into.
Yeah, and just seeing who, you know, products that you thought were good, that perhaps have been dumbed down a little bit.
Yeah. Definitely. And, you know, it's the Swiss brand, so we're going to talk to you in a little bit in a moment, but about a beneficial of kind of Arbonne buying, but fundamentally everything quality is Swiss. Think of your watches, think of your chocolates,
and think of the chocolates.
And Arbonne is up there with those premium Swiss brands that are not middle range, they are high-end premium products, but without the price tag. So we're going to talk to you about how that happens at the moment. But the Arbonne advantage really is that the products are pure, they're safe, and they're beneficial. So, you know, they're pure because they're, as Ali says, they're botanical and they're plant-based. They're safe because they're non-toxic. They don't contain parabens that we talked about. They don't contain sodium lauryl sulfates. They don't contain mineral oils. Now, mineral oils are a byproduct of, well, a waste product, of the petrol industry. So what happens is they slough off the top of the petrol and they sell it to the cosmetic industry. And the cosmetic industry use it as a bulking agent. Now, you might think, well, what's wrong with that? Mineral oils are actually carcinogenic, and they are known document carcinogenic, and they're used in most cosmetics that are kind of lower, going into boots and just looking what's on offer, and mid-range as well. So it's definitely worth knowing. And there's a great app, actually, I don't know if you've got this, called Think Dirty, and you can actually go onto it, put in your product, and it rates the properties in that.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I only just found it.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
Powerful. Yeah, really
definitely.
Powerful.
Yeah, I'll talk in a moment, but I'm just going to grab this actually, just while we're talking about mineral oils, because these are, I don't know if you can see this, guys, I'm going to do both, but these are well-known foundations, and you can actually see that after kind of 30 minutes, 4 hours, and 13 hours, I'll go on here, how much oil, I'll show you on this page as well, how much oil is actually coming out of the products. And I'll show you on this one, sorry, Ali.
Just lift it up so it's the top.
There we go. You can see that better. Yeah. So you might even spot the foundation that you're using and the amount of oil that is coming out of it. Now, Arbonnes don't do that because they don't have the mineral oil in. And the other thing is that because the mineral oils is quite a large molecule, science alert.
Scientist alert.
It's quite a large molecule. So if you're anything like me and using that mid-range of products that are not cheap, you can normally have to buy from a John Lewis counter or a beautician, the molecule's actually too big to be absorbed into your skin. So it might have beneficial ingredients in, but it doesn't actually get absorbed into your skin. So you're literally washing it down the drain.
Yeah. Yeah, just a quick message. Are you still on for Legoland?
I'm still on for Legoland on Thursday.
So hi Emma, hi Nicola, hi Alex, hi Vicky, hi Katie, hi Alice, hi Elaine, hi Kim. Hi everybody. So what I loved about Arbonne was before I did Arbonne, I ran a busy interior and garden design business, and I would create a kitchen for somebody, and it would be tens of thousands of pounds. But literally, that was once I'd done my work, you know, that was the kitchen done. They might order, you know, some new cushions or something in a couple of years' time, but they weren't having a new kitchen every month, that's for sure. So I was constantly looking for a new customer. But with Arbonne, we know that the product is consumable and it runs out. Yeah. So I shower every day, and I will continue to do that whether I'm in Arbonne or not. You know, I wash my hair every other day. I wear makeup every day. It runs out and I buy some more.
She uses deodorant.
I do use deodorant. And I never get to week 3 in the month and think, gosh, I'm a little bit short. My shampoo's run out. Do you know, I won't buy shampoo until payday, like in 10 days' time. I just buy shampoo. And it is one of those consumable expenses that we all have to do.
Definitely.
So I love the fact that we literally run through the whole gamut of products. Anti-aging for men and women. There's a young range. There's a range for younger skin. There's a prep range. There's a range for acne-prone skin. There's a treatment range. There's our amazing nutritional line, which we'll probably talk about separately when we come to our favourites. There's your everyday essentials, like your hand wash. When I run out of hand wash and I just use something that's got sodium lauryl sulfate in, my hands change literally in a day, and they start getting those cracks that you get between your fingers.
Because my face wash as well.
And your face wash is definitely
How many
the same.
of you use a face wash and it's like, feels clean, but feels really tight?
Yeah. We do this beautiful baby range, which is probably one of both of our favourites. Now, I've got a 17-year-old. We still have nappy cream in our house because it literally covers everything. It's just a wonder product, isn't it? And then a great hair care range and also makeup. And I love that photo that you did with your sister. I don't know if she's
Kate.
on.
No, she's not.
Katie, you're on. And it's like Claire is there and she's all glowing. And her sister's obviously got makeup on, but not Arbonne makeup. And it's like you've put a filter, one of those Facebook filters, onto Claire, and you've just left her sister looking a little bit dull. She was horrified, especially that Claire shared it. I'd have been horrified.
No, I did ask her first. But you know, the foundation which I've got here actually, it's got OptiLight even technology, so it literally bounces the light off in the right places. So it's not as though I was made up. We were literally just going for a walk around Rutland Water with my nephews when they were over, and that photo was incredible. So I said to Kate, can I share this? And Kate was like, yes, you can. Kate since now uses the primer and the foundation, and so does my other sister. So the power of a photograph. But social marketing now and the way that we buy is different, and this is why I love Arbonne, and this is why it's the right time to start this now. So fundamentally, look at companies like Amazon, the way that we do, the way that we buy now, and the way that we shop. And I love this about Arbonne, and instead of going into Boots, Ali's going to talk this through in a moment, but instead of going into Boots or a beauty product or John Lewis now and buying my products, I buy it from my own store. And so I literally click on, there's a fantastic app, Shop Arbonne app, or I've got my own website. If you're a consultant, you can do exactly the same. You go on, you order, it gets delivered to your door, by DPD, who tell you when they're going to deliver it. If there's any problems, fantastic customer service. I've had some fantastic customer service feedback. And if you don't like it, they will return it, a complete full refund within 45 days. So the service element is there. It's outstanding. And so you could actually do the 30 days program and not get the results that you want and actually say you want a refund. That's bonkers. But Ali's going to talk about how it's so revolutionary, and definitely it's the future to buy this way. So Ali.
So for me, it's understanding how retail work, and I used to own a retail store. So we owned, my husband and I, a garden centre and an interior store, and it wasn't until I thought about this latterly that I realised this is exactly what we did. So we would go to one of the trade shows and we would choose our new brand that we were going to buy, and to be honest, we had a really, what I thought was a beautiful hand cream brand, and it came in beautiful brown bottles. It looked very aromatherapy. It was apothecary style product. I bought into the whole aromatherapy. I had no idea of the chemicals that were in it. I've since researched it. But interesting, we'd be at that trade show and we'd choose the brand we wanted, and then it would get shipped to a warehouse and a wholesaler who would hold it until we were ready to call it. And then it would come into us. We've already paid a sales force at a trade show who've had a big stand and paid for all of that. It comes into our retail environment where we've got heating and lighting and staff and business rates and, you know, and a mortgage on the property and all those things. So, you know, if we've paid for it at this point, we're putting our margin on so that by the time the consumer gets it, the quality of the product and the price they're paying are vastly different. So a product that probably could be pence to manufacture is actually now pounds to purchase. Well, what social marketing does is it switches that round and it just turns it on its head. So we can put really good quality ingredients into that packaging. There's no middlemen. It literally is Claire or I telling you about it, word of mouth, which we know works. You need a plumber, you need a great restaurant, you ask your friends. And then the consumer gets a really high quality product for a lot of the cost of that product being the actual ingredients rather than the process. And that's what makes it so key. You also get then people like us who are passionate about what we do telling you about the things that we love about the products. And I think anybody that knows either of us would say, you know, we're really honest. I tell you that I think Green Balance is a bit weird tasting, but you love it.
I couldn't do without it.
And I quite happily say it's an acquired taste. You know,
it is acquired.
Yeah, but you've acquired the taste, and I think we're really honest about what we love and what we've had benefits from, and that's what makes it work. I think
definitely, and I think, you know, it for me it's instant now as well. If I need something, I'm running low on Digestion Plus or, God forbid, a mascara or something, I literally go on, click. And I live in the middle of nowhere as well. So my nearest kind of John Lewis is Peterborough or Leicester. So I can't just nip there to get my premium product. So I order and it gets delivered the 2 working days about. It's convenient. It's brilliant. And the other thing is, as Ali said, with our model, it's word of mouth. So if the products aren't amazing, it fails really quickly. And Arbonne's been going for nearly 40 years. So there's a lot of newer companies that are very similar. I mean, this whole industry that is vegan and gluten-free and the nutrition, but, you know, not testing on animals, never testing on animals, is about to boom as well. We know what's happened with food and eating with vegan this year. So, you know, you don't have to be vegan to be into Arbonne, but that whole approach of kind of, you know, want it now, want it premium, want it cheaply, or affordably, it's you know, really booming. And, you know, people now, they go online and they shop. For cosmetics, it's no different. So yeah, it's definitely the way forward.
And when you think, you know, even 5 or 6 years ago when I first started my business, people weren't shopping online like they are now. But now we do so much online. You know, retail stores are really closing, and it's all becoming online. And this sort of product, particularly with the 45-day money-back guarantee, is the sort of product that you absolutely can trust to buy online and know that you're not going to have any problems. So, new shout out. Hi, Julie. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Jenna.
We've got Linda and Rachel as well. Hi.
Hi, Linda. Hi, Rachel. Did we have Kim on earlier?
Yeah.
Same
lovely
Kim as earlier.
Kimball's just ordered her body cleanse and a Digestive Plus.
Oh,
so can't wait to get started on that.
You're in for a treat. So what do we actually do as a business? It is so super simple, which is what we love about it. I literally stopped buying products from other retailers. So I stopped buying from John Lewis, Tesco when I did my shop, Boots. Boots have had a profit warning, haven't they? I think that's probably because I stopped shopping there, you know. When you think
about £53 worth of vouchers, but I'm like,
like
other than Tampax, that's quite a lot. You don't even need nappies anymore.
You need a moon cup anyway. You shouldn't be using Tampax. I'll talk to you about moon cups. You know what a moon cup is? Yeah. She doesn't want a moon cup. Honestly, life-changing, girls. If you've got a moon cup, go get a moon cup.
Arbonne don't sell them.
No, we don't sell them, but brilliant things, much better for the environment. What do? We stop buying from somebody else's retail store and giving our money to them. We start sharing the benefits of this amazing business with people that we know about, we care, and they can do the same. So they can either shop at full price or at a discount on your individual site, or they can join the business and they can do the same. Once you get to district manager, the level that Claire's at, you actually get paid for doing your own shopping. So you get paid for showering, which is fantastic.
Brilliant.
And also at your at the level you're about to jump to,
you get paid for keep manager. Showering.
Yeah, you get paid for keep showering. But at the level that you're about to jump to area manager, your business is willable. Yeah. So God forbid anything should happen to either one of us, our family would still get that income on a monthly basis. And what's really amazing about that is one of our national vice presidents in the business, her and her husband were talking to their accountant recently, and they'd just switched accountants. And he was saying, you know, of course, if something happened to Sarah, then, you know, you would lose her income. And they went, no, we wouldn't. And he went, yeah, you would. If you weren't here, Sarah, you wouldn't get this income. And she went, yeah, I would. And he went, no, you wouldn't. And she went, yes, I would. My business pays me, even if I die, my family would still get that income. And he was like, let me just understand this. I've been an accountant for high net worth individuals for 30 years and I have never come across this before. And she was like, yes, that's the legacy that you can leave for your family, which I just think is incredible. Because to be honest, in corporate life, if either one of us had passed away, yes, you'd get, you know, people turning up for your funeral, but literally, you know, once they've paid out your life insurance, that's it. It's gone.
Yeah. So shopping is changing and business is changing, and you know, people have side hustles or side incomes or supplementary incomes now, which is what it is for me. But you know, it's that choice thing as well. It gives you options, and you know, that kind of willable business is really important, I think, and interesting. The other thing is, if you're employed, obviously you trade time for money. Yeah. If you're self-employed,
it's even worse.
you don't get paid if you're not working or if you're on holiday.
Or if you've had an injury. You know, I was always, when I was in my design business, I was always worried that if actually I couldn't drive and go and meet a client, how would I actually keep money coming in? Yeah, definitely.
But if you're fortunate enough, you've got a job, self-employed or employed, and you've got a side income as well, that is, you know, something that you enjoy, and it's simple because it's an online business in a box with consumables. Who doesn't need that? You know, it's you've got that as a plan B.
Yeah, plan B. Yeah. And I think so many of us need a plan B. I love those stories that I get every month where people have just said, you know, I came into this just to make a bit of a difference. And actually, I'm earning £500 a month now. And that is the difference between us having a family holiday or not. Or last summer, one of the girls saying, you know, children wanted to go on a bike ride. And I said yes. And then my husband phoned me and said, actually, we can't take them because the little one's bike is way too small. And she said, I literally could say, I'll nip into Halfords and I'll pick up a new bike. She said, I couldn't have done that if it had happened the year before I had up my Arbonne business. It's been that life-changing for her. And £500 a month might not be a lot for some people's incomes, but for some people that is life-changing.
It's a big difference. It's that extra, or it's paying off your mortgage earlier or whatever that is. But you know, for me right now, it is a product. So you know, I absolutely love the products, and my house is full of them. But all that's happened is, you know, when my normal brand has run out, I've just gone to my own shop and bought the Arbonne brand, which is far more premium products. No nasties. So as we said, no nasties in there, no parabens, no sodium lauryl sulfates, no mineral oils. So what we're going to do now, we've talked about a few, but we're just going to talk for a bit of time now on our favourites. So
if any of you've got any questions about something you're currently using that you're not entirely happy with, let's see if we can swap it out for you. Let's see if we've got an alternative for you. So you're going to start. What's your... we've got so many products on the table, we can't tell you our favourite.
So today I used... this is the luxurious kind of a Rescue Renew. And it is the... scrub, I'm trying to say, and this scrub goes on in the shower, it exfoliates you, but it leaves you with like an oil on your skin, so you don't need moisturizer after. It's brilliant, and it's brilliant if you're shaving your legs because it, like, you know, it gets all that scrubbed out and sorted first. If you're not using the scrub, you have got the detox wash and the detox as lotion. So if you are on a detox program as well, sorry, over here, Ali, past them. If you're on a detox program, obviously that's brilliant for your skin as well. And the oil, I absolutely love.
That's a new detox scrub. Mine's about empty. But also, I wish you had smelly vision because these have all got aromatherapy oils in. And they just, I'm holding it up for you to smell.
She's holding it to the camera.
I'm holding it up for you to smell, girls. There you go. Honestly, it's just amazing.
Grapefruit, and it's so fresh.
It's got lavender. It's got like little oranges, what are they called? Clementines.
It's amazing.
It's really fresh. And it does give your skin that glow. It does, you know. And also I've been doing a whole series on skin brushing and how we have to move our lymph glands so we get our lymph drainage. And this is great for that because you're really massaging yourself in the shower as you actually scrub, which is
love that. Absolutely love it. And it's definitely one of my favourites.
Yeah.
There we go. So I don't know if you want to...
So my favourite skincare is the RE9. So I started, I'll talk about that at the same time. So I started with the RE9 range and it literally changed my skin overnight. So for me, it was 6 products that seemed to be an awful lot. So I was used to a face wash, a moisturiser and an eye cream, but I don't think I ever used 6 products. And I was like, really? But once I got the system going, it takes me 2 minutes. So there's a wash on, wash off cleanser, which is so super soft and just beautiful. My top tip is double cleanse. So you literally wash your face once, and that's taken off all your makeup and the grime from the day, any pollution, and then do it and rinse it. And then you have to dry it, but then do it again, because then that's opening the pores, taking out any debris and really cleaning your face. That has made such a difference to my skin. Amazing. Then we have our toner. So like a spritz tone, which is just really gentle and not at all drying.
Excuse me, carry on.
Our serum, which if I'm honest, when I first started, I did the whole set and I thought, I'm just going to take a few things out so it's not so expensive. I took the serum out. Boy, did I notice the difference literally immediately. Like within a last 4 days maybe, and I went, oh, that serum was doing a lot. It's doing all your healing. It's helping with fine lines and wrinkles. It's amazing. Then for me, the eye cream, the night cream, the day cream, beautiful. But the night cream is the product that I just couldn't live without, because the night cream is doing all your healing overnight. So helping with, any fine lines, any wrinkles, any just collagen sagging or anything like that. Amazing. And part of the same range is the Genius Ultra. So the Genius and the Genius Ultra. So Genius pads, like a nightly resurfacing pad. Your customers probably all have these.
Yeah.
So you can see the little bit of texture on there. And you are literally rubbing your skin in 2 directions to take away those dead skin cells. Because dead skin cells are like tiles on a roof, and they overlap so water sloughs off, and you want to get underneath them and brush them off. So you literally are revealing that juvenile skin underneath. They are literally like a facial peel.
Yeah, absolutely. They are incredible, and they are like a medical grade peel, but gentle enough because it's botanical to use every day. I have noticed a massive difference because I used to live in Australia and did a number of ski holidays, and Canada and Australia, and I've got quite a bit of pigmentation here, and I've got a lot on my nose, and I've got one on this side.
On this side.
And I've noticed that because the RE9 range actually, going back to the basics of it being beneficial products, it's antioxidants. They've got like I've lost my plot a little bit now, but they've got vitamins and I can't remember the words, so I'm going to move on. I'll come back. Peptides. So it basically makes your skin behave as though it's 20 again. So it basically encourages it to resurface. So it regenerates that skin texture and your skin, and it increases that cellular turnover, because that reduces dramatically after you're 20. So your skin becomes more elastic. So with the RE9 range, you basically after 3 days you'll notice a difference. So we give these out as samples and say in 3 days you're going to notice a difference, and people do. So you get an improvement in skin smoothness, firmness and elasticity. And these are worth 96 quid that you can get free with a qualified order. So that is...
Don't worry, whispering again. They want to know about it. Tell them. So hi Suzanne, hi Clara, hi Victoria, hi Dawn on my live.
Kate's back on. Kate's on, but she's been watching something else. So that was probably on earlier.
Yeah, hi Kate. Hi Phoebe. Hi Kate again. Hi Lisa.
Just on the RE9, this is a lady that is in our team. She's been using RE9, I can't remember where from, I'm showing this how long. and her skin has dramatically changed.
Oh yeah, so
You know.
yes, so she started last year, and she actually suffers with Crohn's disease. So she's both been using our skincare and our 30 Days to Healthy Living kit, and she has just had remarkable results with both the skincare, which is really, you can see the elasticity that's brought back to her skin, you know, just the whole glow that she's got, but also with the 30 days, I did an interview with her. If anybody wants to watch it, if you know anyone with Crohn's and you'd like to watch it, just message me or Claire and I'll send it to you. But she's had Crohn's since she was in her 20s, and she's now in her 50s. And she said, if I only had known about nutrition 20 years ago, and in all this time, her doctors never talked to her about gut health and nutrition and how the two are linked. And personally, I find that just horrifying, because gut health for me is like the window to your overall health. It's where all your serotonin is produced. It's where your autoimmune system lives. It's key. And yet for doctors not to be talking about it, I just think is criminal, personally.
Absolutely. We've got loads of information about the nutrition on our pages. So by all means, you know, make sure you catch up on there or contact us. Where do you want to go next? We've got a few more I want to share.
Shall we share Genius
Ultra?
So I do love this. So this is where it gets a bit naughty. This is what I call my bad boy.
Your daughter-in-law.
Yes, sorry, daughter-in-law, who's a friend of
I'm the mother.
Who's a friend of my daughter at school. Have you started your A levels yet? Olivia's 2 down, 9 to go, I think. Oh really? Gosh, that's late. That's really late, Katie. That's really late. Olivia will be halfway through. So our Genius Ultra is actually a skincare device. It is not a dildo, boys and girls. So
no.
Did you know that? You've got children.
No, I said what's one? I was trying to. Let's just move on.
Let's move on quickly. So it's ultrasound. So we know ultrasound is one of the most safe waves. And what it does is it turns on here and it gives a slight vibration, and it has a heat sensor. And what it's doing is that I've been for a massage today. So the lady warms the product up in her hands before she puts it on you, because that's the way it gets into your skin in the most beneficial way. So what that tip does is it warms it up, and you literally would do circular movements around your skin, particularly around your eye area, top of your lip. I do my jaw so I don't get that saggy jaw. I do my neck. I sometimes do the tops of my hands because it's great with age spots and sunspots. It's brilliant for all of that. And it literally takes your products to the next level. It does, quite literally genius.
Yeah, it is incredible. It's one of the first products I bought, actually, and it's an investment, but it's definitely worth it. Age spots, incredible. And also there's a picture on the presentation that we've got that I couldn't make work, so I'll send it out separately after. This great for scarring. If you've got any scar tissue, it just gets your products deeper into your skin and makes your skin rejuvenate. So, you know, if you've hurt when I had my ACL reconstruction on my ankle, they literally use ultrasound for healing. So, you know, it's fantastic to have that.
Yeah.
And I use it with this product, which is the oil.
I love the oil.
And I often put like a bit of lavender at night on, or something else in the morning. It goes on and it goes in, and it's not at all greasy. It's just an incredible product.
Yeah. So this is like a dry oil, so you can literally put it on at night, put your face straight on the pillow, and it's not greasy and slimy or anything like that. It's amazing. So hi Michelle, hi Andy. Andy, one of the guys in the team, did the most brilliant 30 Days to Healthy Living presentation yesterday. If you'd like to see it, message again one of us, because him and Michelle, I don't think Michelle's on my screen, she might be on yours, did a great presentation. So well done to both of you. You were really excited.
We've got 2 different ones on Kate, so that's where she's like, I can't see Ellie.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to talk baby, because I'd like to talk baby and then just the foundation and primer and whatever. Yeah. So baby range, can you press on that one, my darling? And the other one's propping the phone, so we'll leave that. So the baby range, obviously, my little one isn't a baby anymore, but he's used this from day one, because I am going to say, because it's publicly available, you know, even Johnson & Johnson admitted that they put cancer-causing ingredients in their baby range
frightening.
last year, which we've known, but actually for the company to admit it gives me goosebumps. And obviously, you know, again with Arbonne, going back to what I was saying formerly, as a medical scientist in oncology, this is what, you know, I've got absolute trust in Arbonne's product. They have a scientific advisory board that sits on, they don't make products because the market dictates what should be made. They make products because of the benefits of the product. And this range, you know, I was really keen to understand what to use on my baby's skin. And Joseph does actually have a bit of eczema behind his knees. I've got some photos on here. And it's not bad, but it just flares up more. And I notice if I don't use this, the nappy cream is incredible. So it shouldn't be called a nappy cream really, but
I know
it's used
originally for nappy rash.
But any rash. And you know, adults use this. It's great for bites, stings. It's incredible. So if you know anyone with a baby that's struggling, or a toddler that's struggling, or an adult that's struggling with eczema, this is incredible. And you know, it's what I'd use. So they've got a baby bath, they've got a moisturising lotion, they've got a sunscreen as well. So we know with sunscreen there's a lot of hard chemicals in sunscreen, and obviously you don't want to be putting on your baby's skin.
Yeah.
So fantastic.
And also sunscreen, we know because of the molecular structure, if you're slathering your baby in sunscreen, it's going into their blood supply. So, you know, and we don't know how babies regulate that and how they get rid of it into their, you know, either their urine or into their poo. So, you know, we'd like to think that all of anything that goes in comes back out, but we just don't know. So actually having something like the Arbonne sunscreen, where the molecular structure is so big it can't penetrate, it's mineral based, it sits on the surface, and it protects you from UVA and UVB rays, is really key. I love the Arbonne baby range.
Or you know, allergy tested and pediatrician and dermatology tested as well. So you don't even have to worry or think about it.
I'm just going to do this one, and then you can do makeup. So for me, and having a teenager in the house, face mask is like key. So Olivia yesterday had, on a Sunday night, she does commandeer the bathroom on a Sunday night. So Sunday night she's in the bathroom, and I can smell the spa range wafting down the stairs. But if ever I go in, this is what she's wearing. So she'll often do our cellular renewal mask, which is pineapple and papaya, and it's literally eating away at dead skin cells. It does flush you red, so it's best to do it at night because it's bringing the blood to the surface. And then she'll put this clay mask on over the top, and it's like a pink clay. So if I squeeze a tiny bit out, I don't know if it's open.
Yeah, it is. I've been using it.
I won't squeeze too far because it might go everywhere. It's bright pink when you put it on, and it literally dries white, and it pulls out all those impurities, any blackheads, anything like that, literally like a magnet. And if you looked at half your face and not the other, all the pores that are open on the half you haven't done, on the other half you cannot see a pore. It's literally taken them away and closed them up. It is just the most amazing thing for younger skin. For younger skin as well as skin my age.
Yeah, absolutely. Whereas I love this mask.
That must be the cellular renewal, isn't it?
Yeah. So this is the RE9.
So have you not double masked?
No.
Got a double mask.
So
So put your cellular renewal on first. Leave that for 10-15 minutes. Wash it off. Then put your clay mask on over the top.
Never done that. So
got a double mask, ladies.
So I love this. You use this and you wake up in the morning as though you are 20 with your skin, because it's that resurfacing thing that is absolutely incredible. Okay.
Yeah. So I can see lots of you watching. Not many questions, but we do have a fizz stick to give away to anybody who is asking questions.
These aren't even launched yet.
These aren't launched. We tried one yesterday, didn't we? But we haven't had a whole one yet. Strawberry fizz sticks are our new flavour. So we know these are energy drinks. These are B vitamins. They're not like that hideous monster stuff. They've got natural ingredients in, no artificial colours, flavours, preservatives. They're basically just a pick-me-up. It's what we're both drinking. I've got apple on the go, and you've got pomegranate on the go. If you've tried a fizz stick, what team are you in? Let us know. I was always team pom. Now I'm definitely team apple. but I suspect I might be swayed to Team Strawberry.
Yeah.
So comment, tell us the product that you would most like to change in your skincare or nutrition routine, the product that you get the least love for at the moment, that we can perhaps switch you out to Arbonne.
Yeah, we could be here for hours talking about the products, but what I'm going to do now is just a bit of makeup very, very quickly. This is one of the flagship. Anybody that uses this, which is the makeup primer, it is absolutely blown away with it. So I'll show you on Ali's camera. So fundamentally, what's a primer do? Primer covers all the nooks and crannies of your skin. If you think about an orange peel, nooks and crannies. Oh, I thought I got it, but I haven't. It literally smooths the surface of your skin before you apply your makeup. And it is the only primer on the market that isn't silicone based. So it is all natural, it's all botanical, and it makes your skin feel like silk before you put your makeup on. And it lasts so much longer and goes so much farther. We do an exercise where you put a squirt of primer on. And there is a self-tan, Kate. Yeah, I've just ordered it. I've not tried it.
Self-tan.
Let you know how that goes. And you put the foundation on your hand with and without the primer, and it goes so much further. But these are the Arbonne makeup foundations, and they do a CC cream as well, actually, which I love at the moment, because when you're just working from home or nipping out, you just pop a CC cream on, which has got sun protectant and primer in it.
Yeah.
I'll show you up here that this isn't the CC.
I only wear the CC. I don't ever do the foundation anymore. Yeah.
I love the CC cream because it's lighter and it's got some protection in, but I do use these, and I've got two different colours. But as you can see, as you use it, and all of Arbonne's products, so the RE9 and the primer, as you use it, it sucks up every single last drop. So there's nothing left in it. So they're really, really cost effective. And this has got OptiLight technology in it. So it's that stuff that makes the light bounce off your face. And it's incredible. I've used a lot of different foundations over the years, and this is absolutely my favourite.
It's like walking around with an Instagram filter on, so that actually you've got that glow without actually having to put the filter on. So hi, Antonia. I hope you're feeling better. I know you were poorly this afternoon. Hi, Pretty. Hi, Elaine. I think Elaine's new on yours. And Katie, hi.
Give us a thumbs up, or if you've got any of the products, and which ones, and which at the moment is your favourite, whether it's nutrition or the skincare or the makeup. Let us know.
Should we just talk a little bit about Team Palm? Yeah. Should we just talk a little bit about the nutrition?
Yeah.
Because we haven't really done that, have we? We'll finish with the nutrition. So for me, the nutrition is what makes it all sing, because what you put in your body is what you get out. So if you're putting crap in and you're expecting to feel energized, sleep well, to, you know, have a fabulous body and glow, believe me, it's not going to happen. So actually putting great nutrition in is key to getting great health out. So for me, the fact that the products are all vegan, you don't have to be vegan to do Arbonne, but it means there's no nasties in there. There's no harmful ingredients. There's no dairy, soy, there's no gluten. There's no artificial colours, flavours, preservatives. And we do a whole range that can literally stand you in good stead in terms of increasing your nutritional intake. So vitamin enriched protein shakes you can make into smoothies, amazing detox tea. Love the detox tea.
Hold on.
Oh, we've got something. Fibre, because most of us don't get even half the amount of fibre we're supposed to get in our diets on a daily basis. Anybody know how much fibre, how many grams of fibre you should eat daily? You'd be amazed. Oh yeah, I forgot about these. And we do the amazing energy drinks. We do our Green Balance, our acquired taste Green Balance that you've acquired and I've not quite acquired the taste for. Anybody else like Green Balance? We do our 7-day body cleanse, which literally, if you've probably seen both of our photos, I go from like being a little round ball to being, hold on, slender, literally overnight. It is quite incredible. Claire, when she first did our 7-day cleanse, our 30 days healthy living with the 7-day cleanse, lost 17 centimetres around her waist. That's like, you know, a whole, a whole her, It's amazing, absolutely amazing. So it made such a difference.
She's running around my house.
She's getting all the products out for me. We do amazing calcium, which if ever you break a bone, adding calcium, a plant-based calcium, into your diet is so key to that bone healing quickly, and being strong. Amazing. And omega-3. So I used to take omega-3s because they're so good for brain health. They're so good for your joints if you do a lot of exercise or running or anything. But I used to get that hideous, you can hardly see me, get that hideous heating flavour. And I always thought that was just that I wasn't very good with fish oils. But actually, when I did a bit of research about it, that is often because the fish oil is rancid by the time you've actually bought it. So it's fresh when it goes in, but it goes rancid really quick. So I love the omega-3 that is plant-based. So it's flax and algae. So it's just a healthier option.
What's it good for?
It's good for brain health. It's great for joints. It's also good. It helps you lose weight around your tummy, because it helps eat all those other things that are going on. It's just an all-round brilliant omega-3. Yeah, great for skin health. Just so good. Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah. Brilliant. So here's the fibre. Yeah, love the fibre. Most of us don't get enough fibre. We talked about that. This is the fizz sticks. So Ali and I are drinking at the moment. Most of you are familiar with that. Brilliant. Guarana, ginseng, chromium, magnesium, B vitamins. It's actually really good with a hangover as well. You don't get a hangover from the plant, honestly, but I've been out on a few girly nights and I've had one of these before and after, and because it's full of B vitamins, you don't get hangover.
Also, the Phytosport range, we shouldn't say this, but the Phytosport rehydration, brilliant for a hangover.
Yeah, all those electrolytes
before you go to bed, have one in the morning, amazing.
Yeah, and the detox tea as well has obviously its own place on the nutrition plan. Yeah. So it really supports your liver, your kidneys. It's got milk thistle in there. I love a cup of tea of this before I go to bed of an evening. Again, really good if you are having a drink because it's got milk thistle in and clears all your liver. So it just helps your body, recover and protect itself and do what it should be doing. All of the nutrition range is about pH in your system, and it isn't a weight loss plan, but you do lose weight on it. So I don't know. This is my weight loss on the 30 days. I'm not showing you the picture because I've not got control of where it goes live after. But that was me on the 30 days over the 4 weeks. And the reason
I love the fact that she got like a diagram and a spreadsheet, and
but basically, because you put your body in a natural pH state, so you eliminate all those acidic things, fundamentally your body releases the toxins. Now, any other diet, and a lot of the yo-yo kind of diets, you might lose the weight, but those toxins are still present, so they just get concentrated in your body and get concentrated in your fat. Now, when you actually come back on, thanks Kate, endorsement, she is a proper scientist with a degree and everything. Lost my plot now, but when you come off that diet, and a lot of those diets are just not enough calories to actually sustain your system. So when you come off it, you bounce back, your body thinks it's been starved, the toxins actually expand again in your fat, and you go right back to where you started. With the Arbonne 30-day cleanse, it's a cellular cleanse, not a diet. So you actually let go of the toxins, and your body goes, don't need to hold on to this fat anymore. So you lose weight as a byproduct, but you're giving yourself a full MOT. Yeah. The Digestion Plus, amazing. It's capsulated probiotics, prebiotics, and 11 digestive enzymes. So we could talk about that for hours, but I know we've both got lives about that. But that is the one nutrition product that I wouldn't be without. All your immune system, 80% of your immune system is in your gut. It's your second brain, and there's so much importance around your gut. Body Cleanse, Ali, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, so the Body Cleanse is a new product that we launched last year and has literally taken the industry by storm, because so many of those cleanses that you see are really harsh and you really don't want to leave the house. Certainly want to be near a loo. This isn't like that at all. It's a gentle cleanse. You take it over 7 days, you mix it into a litre of water. Tastes amazing. It's lemon and ginger. It's got choline in to help support your liver. It's got L-glutamine in, which is a building block to colon health. So if you've ever had anything like leaky gut or IBS, brilliant for that. It's got aloe vera in, which is just helping cleanse. And I liken it to, it's like getting a scouring brush inside your colon, pulling out that debris, And most of us hold between 2 and 20 pounds of undigested food in our guts.
Wow.
Which
So
is
even if you've got the most
unbelievable.
amazing diet, it's not getting through.
No, it's not always going through. And often people that are very overweight, part of the problem is that their gut is so congested that the food can't actually absorb into the colon wall to get the nutrient. So they're literally starving, even though they're eating massive amounts. So yeah, it's an amazing product. We've had people really make a difference.
I do love
the greens. I might do a shot with you of the greens.
Shot of the greens.
We'll do a shot of the greens.
But here's
treats. We get treats.
I made these today because I was talking to Sarah, my sister, and these are made with the protein.
On them.
Well, some have. That's a blueberry. I don't know if you can see, but these are made from protein, the protein shake. So it's vanilla protein shake, frozen, then a little raspberry or a blueberry nipple, and then chocolate and refrozen. So you're welcome to try.
Oh yeah, I'm going to try one. Are they really hard? Will they break my teeth?
No, they're all
Look,
right.
I've got a raspberry by the looks of it.
Katie had a question.
It's a great treat. So we're doing 30 days.
Before you put it in your mouth.
Oh, okay.
You might have a question you need to answer as a nutritionist, but Kate says, in an RE9 skincare routine, where do you fit in the Genius pads?
Oh, brilliant. So Genius pads at night. So I do.
And you nearly had one.
I know. She doesn't want me to have one, does she? So I cleanse, then I either tone, and then I do my Genius pads. Then once I've done my Genius pads, I do my serum, and then my night cream. Or I cleanse and go straight to the Genius pads, tone, serum, night cream. Yeah. So you can either tone twice, or you can just tone once, depending on how you want to do it. And once you've done your Genius pads, I don't know where they are now, I've got my thing on them. Once you've done your Genius pads, you can do the Genius machine as well.
Yeah,
on top.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then
they are incredible. They're the one product that I was doing Arbonne, and people knew I was using Arbonne, so my friends were buying it and things. And then I'd started using the Genius pads when they first came out, and I'd probably been using them 3 or 4 days, and I was at the school gate, and 3 mums came up to me and went, "What are you doing now?" I went, "What do you mean?" They went, "Well, your skin is just glowing." And I went, "Oh, it's Genius." And they went, "No, what are you doing?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's called Genius." I literally sold them at the school gate. They are amazing.
Secret, definitely.
Definitely, yeah.
But just the toner bit, the toner science of it, it's a humectant. So I never used to use toner really, but this whole routine takes minutes. I've got a live one. I thought you just chipped your tooth. I was like, oh my gosh, chipped your tooth on my protein bar.
It's so good.
You can't have too many. No, you can. Have another one. So basically, you use your cleanser and then you use a toner. It's your humectant, and what that means is it anything that you put on your skin after, it draws in so much deeper. So obviously, if you use it before your Genius pads, it will use that ingredients and draw it into more. If you use it before your serum, it will just suck that in even more. So it puts your skin to the right pH to absorb the material better that you use next.
That's the scientist in us. Say that again. Puts your skin to the right pH,
so it draws in the right amount and the next product more than it without a toner. It's also great to just spritz on. If you're on holiday in the sun, it's really refreshing, really hydrating.
Yeah, as is this. This is my other product. Have you tried this?
No.
This is our.
I haven't tried that one.
It's called finishing spray. It literally is a fine mist. I'm going to spray you. And it's fresh and it's rosy and it's fabulous in this hot weather, and it's also great on a plane. But what it does is it sets your makeup, so it's not all going to slide off your face, and it's anti-pollutant as it's got a pollution barrier in it.
Why don't I know about that?
Yeah, amazing. We've probably covered everything. I haven't got any more questions.
We said we'd do a few of our favourites.
Yeah, there's like a whole catalogue.
We're still here.
Suzanne said our skin's glowing. Thank you, Suzanne. Pretty says she loves the fizz sticks. We've got a favourite fizz stick. Everyone who tries the makeup primer loves it. That is so true, Vicky.
Simon Cowell.
Oh, blur to green balance. You see, I'm not training my team very well, am I?
Brilliant. Simon Cowell uses the primer.
Suzanne's going to be ordering the strawberry fizz sticks.
Well, we'll go back over this as well, and whoever's kind of comment and like the most will be in a draw for a strawberry fizz stick.
Strawberry fizz stick in the post.
And if anybody wants an RE9 sample set or a gold bag, which is a full size set, just drop us a note. There's one over in Staffordshire as well for people over there. So we can get that to you. You can try it out yourself. I wouldn't want people to invest in it without trying it. But once you've tried it, yeah, it's incredible.
It is incredible. So yeah, go have a super evening, guys. It's nearly bedtime. And if we can help with anything, obviously, just message us. If you want to try anything, message us.
Yeah.
And if you just need any advice, you know where we both are. So,
or if you want to join us.
Yeah, if you'd like to join us in the business, jump in and come and have some crazy fun with us girls.
Yes. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, I think that went quite well.
Well, I know. How many? We've done a lot, haven't we?
Oh, I'm live already. Right, I'm going.
How do you do that then? Do I have to push share?
Yes. Don't delete it. No, you've done it all.
Hopefully.
It'll take ages because, of course.
That is long. I was thinking my battery's going to go. That was quite good to keep me prompt though, because I don't know it like you, so I need a bit of a.
But you're great because you pick out all the leaflets, and I was like, oh, I'm just making it up
I'm
now.
learning though, because you know
really
it.
Good though. I haven't done those with strawberries. I've done them with almond butter in the middle, but to be honest, I was never really keen. The first ones I made were really disastrous.
I need you, Joe, because I don't know it like you. I couldn't remember any bloody products in the RE9 kit.
And ingredients.
Yeah. Oh well.
But that's fine because that makes it look like you don't need to know everything to do the business.
That was a long one. It was an hour and a half.
I don't know, your people aren't they?
Well, people wouldn't stay on if they didn't want to listen, would they?
No. It wasn't an hour and a half. It's 9:30 now.
Oh.
We didn't start till after 8:30.
Oh, no, that's fine. I'm sorry. I'm thinking, my God.
No, I bet we started about 20 to 9. It's now 20 to 10. So I bet it was an hour. Yeah,
Good.
That's good.
Oh,
I blueberry.
You didn't talk about the jelly.
I haven't turned this one off.
I love it. That's brilliant. We haven't said anything that I'm like, I need it.
This is really good going.
Right, what do? Do you know what? I do stink.
Do you?
Yeah.
Have you ended the meeting?
No. How do? Because I've come in and showered and I've realised after going, she is wearing deodorant. I haven't got deodorant on.
Oh no.
And
I haven't noticed.
Bless you. And I'm like getting close.
Money, please assign a host before you click leave meeting. We don't want to keep it running.
And
Want to leave the meeting.
for all.